Hey everybody! I'll find the wave. There we go. And welcome back to the maniacal Witches Streams, or Witches Screams of Northernlion Plays Bloodborne. As usual, I apologize for being a lazy bum and not having played the game in a couple of days, or a few days, I guess, at this point. I basically just have to get better at that. It's the PS4, man. I'm not one of those people who is very much concerned about playing games who are console exclusives. You know, business is business. I understand it. At the same time, I really want this to be on consoles. On PC selfishly, because it would be so much easier for me to record it. And of course, there's other kind of benefits that go along with that as well. But anyway, on the last episode, we failed miserably in our first and only attempt to fight the Witch of Hemwick, if I remember correctly. I may have the name wrong, but I have a very vivid memory seared into my brain hole of fighting them and being very displeased. That's definitely something that has not changed. We got very lucky with that heavy attack, actually. Nice little bloom effect in the water. But I'm surprised that we got that heavy attack done properly to actually kill the enemy who would be a bigger asshole for us. I'm deliberately fighting these enemies right here, knowing that we could, if we wanted to. Okay, let's back it up. Knowing that we could, if we wanted to, just run past them. The reason I'm fighting them is because I have not played Bloodborne in a few days, so I want to get a little bit of an affinity for this before I just jump in and, you know, potentially die multiple times against the boss. It's also nice, it gets you an opportunity to farm up some blood vials, and we can do some stuff there. So on this episode, I'm thinking that we'll, hopefully, one way or the other, we'll finish this episode having taken out the boss. If we don't, that would be a catastrophic problem for me, I think. I have to check. I think we still have fire paper available. I should probably pull that out for use against the boss. Do I still have that? I have the Molotov fire paper. Okay, yeah, that's awesome. I think I could see myself getting pretty lucky and maybe pulling off a boss fight with that. You can buy fire paper in the game. I'm going to use what might seem like a kind of an erroneous blood vial there. We'll come into the fight. Yeah, we'll see how this ends up working itself out. Excuse me? I don't really want to have to deal with your horse hockey right away, if you don't mind. Or at least we can kill you in one combo. That's not that bad. This will be a monumental moment when we win this fight, because I have never actually beaten the Witch of Hemwick. Witch, whatever you want to call it. Not necessarily because I feel that they're super difficult, but it's just never actually, managed to work itself out. The first phase of the fight is actually super easy relative to what comes at the end. And everyone's telling me that the Witch of Hemwick is kind of like the pinwheel of Bloodborne, which is a really embarrassing... Surely you're not going to do that attack again, yeah. It's a really embarrassing thing to hear as you're dying to this enemy over and over and over, right? Pinwheel, of course, being the boss of Dark Souls 1. That was not nearly as difficult as the standard of bosses that you'd expect to run into in that game. The problem with these freaking dudes right here... Oh, you're still alive, huh? The problem with these freaking dudes right here is that they're so aggressive. Those dudes right there are the most annoying shit on the planet. I'm gonna pop another fire paper. We can always buy more. I think it's actually at like an insight vendor. You can buy more fire paper. They're so aggressive. They look like it's a 20-hit freaking combo here. And that's what the problem ends up being. Is that these guys, once they get on a tear, just don't know how to stop. So actually, now that I think about it, it's probably very smart to try to interrupt their attacks with your own kind of attack. Did we find, like, the real Witch of Hemwick here? That was very exciting, because we've almost gotten through the first phase. And we're going to miss out on this one, too, I think. Yes, we are. Okay. Oh, no, we're not. Okay. Having gotten that kill, you'd think that would be the end of the fight, but it is sadly something that you would be mistaken about. I think, unless we're just about to win, and maybe I... No. That is precisely wishful thinking. So now we have to deal with this witch, and she fires like this homing bolt at us that almost got us right there. And if that hits us, straight up, imprisons us, and basically just lets the enemies go to town on us, It's the most annoying shit on the planet. I have to imagine there's some way out of it. The problem is I don't specifically know what that way is. Am I really going to triple down on fire paper right here? I mean, I don't necessarily see a good reason not to. Please. Did I do it right? I think I did it semi-right. The other witch will come back, I think, as well. So we have to be very cautious about that. Just interrupt the attack. I'm assuming that they'll go back on the offensive pretty quickly. But if you can at least get in there and slow them down, like, that seems really meaningful. Alright, we're gaining some momentum here. The other witches come back a little bit, but I don't think we're performing particularly terribly here. Oh, no, not this. Just mash buttons. Video games! I hate the Witch of Hemwick, man. Everybody's telling me, oh, the Witch of Hemwick's not so bad. I understand that was probably super loud, by the way, but I never know. Audio balance too low, then people tell me it's too low. Audio balance too high, people tell me it's too high. I think what I will do is subject you guys to the world's longest loading screen of all time, and we'll, I mean, I'm not even talking about this one, I'm talking about the one where we're going to go back to the Hunter's Dream here. Because we are out of fire paper now. I don't think that we should need help against the witches. I'm just trying... You know, sometimes in Dark Souls it's all about conscious thought. Sometimes. Sometimes it's just about trial and error. Sometimes it's about practice. Sometimes you just get lucky on a boss. Sometimes you get a great AI summon. You know, these things do happen. My assumption is that there's probably something we can do to make this fight easier without summoning somebody. Do you have anything to say to me? Okay, we've already had that conversation. So there is an insight dealer up here, I believe. This fountain right here. This bath appears linked to the nightmare, but there are no messengers. Okay, so we don't have the insight dealer, I guess, unlocked yet. Do we have some cold blood dew? No. Excuse me, Mr. Red Phantom. How did you get killed by the very person that you were trying to protect yourself from? Or trying to save? Makeshift altar. A short ritual root chalice is required to conduct a ritual. Let's not do a chalice dungeon right now. I think I would find myself not having a great time there, but I'll take a quick peek. You know, this is a blind playthrough. I'm going to take a quick peek around Hunter's Dream here, just in case there's something that I missed. Yarnum Messenger Hat, so that's another thing that we can put on our messengers, I guess. Stump Messenger. Give accessories to messengers, and they will adorn them. Looking snazzy. We are online right now, so... I mean, I don't really have much to say about that, I suppose. But we are online right now, in case you're curious. Let's look at our inventory quickly as well. We've got the Beast Blood Pellet. Giant medicinal pellet that grants short-lived beasthood. You want to just try to use that, like, literally right now? See what happens? We're in the Hunter's Dream. Maybe a damage up. Additional medium that strengthens quicksilver bullets. Used to gain a droplet blood gem. Fired and ongoing and prevent further cooperation. I don't know. We have the opportunity, if we want to go back and fight the other boss, but I'd like to give the witches one more try. I would like to make some progress one way or the other over the course of this episode. I wonder if there's an AI summon. I mean, I did use AI summons a lot in Dark Souls 2, even though they're not that good. It's just nice to have something that actually takes the aggro. But I was thinking, like, there's got to be something you can do to not get trapped by the witch's prison attack. I guess what you do is, like, the very bare minimum you can do is put your head on a swivel so that every time you get hit, or every time they fire it, you're just paying attention and you get out of the way. Do we have oil urns? No, I think I probably sold those to get something done. I was thinking maybe we could use oil urns, set the witch on fire, and do like a ton of damage with our Molotovs. I don't know if that's actually going to be like a productive course of action, but I was trying to fire my weapon to see if, trying to fire the blunderbuss to see if that maybe made a difference. Maybe we want to use our Kirk hammer, but I can't imagine that we do. Because I don't have it nearly as upgraded as the cleaver. Hoping to farm up some blood vials here. We don't necessarily need them immediately, but it would be nice to not have to sweat it. You know, it'd be nice to not have to get to the point where we're farming blood vials. Maybe we'll have the opportunity to read some notes prior to the boss fight, and that'll give us some information. All the notes, though, I mean... that's very dumb of me. They're all within the context of Bloodborne, right? So, like, the notes don't say, like, hey, attack their, you know, weak point for massive damage. They're like, beware of strafing. And you're like, okay. Glorious glory awaits you, giant chest ahead. And you're like, alright, that's, you know, it's nice flavor. Not always the most immediately useful. I hate when... You got it, man. Come on. Thought maybe we can quickly get something back there. 2 blood vials at least. We're on equilibrium. No, we're not, because I'm gonna have to use one there. I was really hoping that that riposte would land. It's so frustrating when it doesn't. Blood vials? Yeah, 1 more blood vial. That's something. We should be able to get through here without aggroing those guys. No problem. Maybe not no problem, considering I'm gonna run right past him. Yeah, he's gonna be a little pissed. I think he just did the jumping attack at us, so gotta be wary, make sure he doesn't follow us the whole way. But we will deal with the sisters up here. Range on that freaking branding iron. Okay, probably hammer next. Although I'm scared shitless of that guy coming from behind us. Don't! No, that's so bad. That's so bad. Okay. This is another reason why I don't fight these guys. Don't let me trick you, act like it's entirely an efficiency play. Sometimes I'm just scared. That was better, though. Maybe blood vials from them? All's forgiven. 3 blood vials. Okay. Messages or something in here. Time for cooperators. Beware of terrible foe. Treat the unseen with care. Beware of strong foe. I mean, I'm gonna give these some thumbs ups. Just because I think it's pretty good advice. But I think that we will probably die again. If I had to put the money on it, I would say we're probably gonna be not faring too well here. We could be wrong. Beware of terrible foe. Time for cooperators. Like, I can understand that message for sure. I'll tell you what, we'll try it solo one last time. And if we fail it this time, then I will use the beckoning bell to get through here. I've never really, to be honest with you, been one of those guys that was all about beating Dark Souls super solo. I mean, I've done it. We could also Bold Hunter's Mark out of here with like another 3,000 echoes, but I don't think that's that important. I've done it. I think I've beaten all of the Souls games offline. I've been through the hell that is the Ornstein and Smo fight. This should just be like a fraction. Oh. A fraction of that. It really does not seem like that tough of a boss as a result of the fact that the HP on it is so low. But it's really that attack that completely immobilizes you. That's just like an absolute fucking disaster. Great sound effects. How did they get my mother-in-law to do that? Seriously, though. She's a nice lady. Okay. Oh, hello. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time seeing you. I think maybe I'm having some problems with stamina management, too. Ah, you're all the way up there. Like, I probably maybe should not be sprinting absolutely everywhere. That might be causing me some problems. Here we go. Glitch the boss fight by getting a plunging attack. I'm doing some good stuff. Isn't that not the attack that I hate that ruins my life? Apparently not. Maybe it only works if there's actually an enemy, or if there's actually, like, me in an area. Oh, so we do have this enemy right here, but there's gonna be... Is that not the witch? It is the witch! Okay. Back up. We've gotten through the first phase of the fight pretty much without any stress being related to us at all. Man, I don't think it's the right course of action to do the heavy attack there. Too much risk, too little reward. So I'm thinking you try to ignore the big guys in the hopes of really going to town on the actual boss. And I guess what we should 100% focus on is kicking the crap out of the witch so that she has no chance to put us in the prison. Maybe it's one of those things that's kind of like the pinwheel fight, where if the pinwheel fight goes on too long, he can do an attack that can ruin your life. But normally, he's not so bad. We might be able to get some sweet runoff damage right here on that guy. Now, he was able to protect his princess. I don't know. Like, this is just a new way of trying to fight for me. Is kind of ignoring those guys. Not very good stamina. Where's the other one? I'm gonna heal up just in case. Ah, there it is! Might take him a while to get to me. Look at my guy's, he's so excited. And he just can't hide it. We got very lucky, I guess. Probably just great timing saved our asses there. Yo. F off, man. Yo! I had a job to do. Blood vial up a little bit just to be safe. I can get over there. The other one's over there too. Luckily completely missed. No! Here we go. Here we go. Don't let her live. She lived. Okay, but we might only have to dodge like another one of those. Maybe. Just maybe this is going to be the one. They're so close. I've fought these guys not that many times, but more than I'd like to admit. Okay, there's one down. Just got to get the other one. I'm definitely liking this. No, 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 no. Just run. Run and heal and run and never come back until now, when you will defeat the bosses. And now, great news, assuming I don't die. Okay, thank God. Now, we're in brand new game territory. This is some blind stuff for me now. We're gonna go return to the Hunter's Dream, and there's a stairway down there. Alright, sweet. I'm excited. We made progress. It's the first time I've ever beaten that boss. I'm excited. Do I sound... I hope I sound decently excited. I don't like that boss. I prefer bosses where you're kind of a little bit more toe-to-toe with like a big foe. Mostly because I'm so used to standing at a foe's like left foot and then circling around them 100 times. Ah, we can put a second blood gem in here. Physical attack plus 1.4, physical attack... Oh, sorry, that's the bottom one. Thrust attack up, physical attack 1.1. Yeah, we'll do that. That's the best one for us there, I think. Fantastic. Can't fortify. Might as well repair. I think it's always a smart idea. Now that we've made a little bit more progress, let's just see if we can go buy some new armor sets or something like that. Maybe there's anything in here that I haven't seen before. Doesn't look like it. With that all taken care of, I'm going to bank these blood echoes, and we should be able to level up maybe 3 or 4 times.
Very well, let me...
Yeah, probably 3, not 4. And we'll just do, maybe we'll put 3 in strength for now. I don't know if I'm using a strength weapon. What if I just put it in here? No, it doesn't affect our attack at all. Really, we're getting 6. So, as a percentage, like, we're getting 6 damage. What would that percentage be? 6 out of basically 180? That's like a 3% improvement. That seems really bad. Or we can get 3 plus an increase of 12th in, like, physical defense. What about Blood Tinge? Blood Tinge really ups our physical, although not as effectively as skill right now. Arcane, pretty much the same thing. Let's up our skill a little bit, just in case we need it for the future. Seems like a pretty good balance of, like, all the things going on right now.
Farewell.
Do you have anything to say? Like, we just beat another boss. You might be excited about that.
Welcome home. What is it?
Nope.
Overtime.
Fair enough. The ambience of Bloodborne. Let's go to the witch's abode and see what the heck is going on down there. Because now that we've opened up a new path for ourselves, there's progress that abounds, I hope. I'm shouting because I hope that the audio volume and balance levels are okay. I'm assuming they are not bad. Well, that was only 3 tries for the witch. That's not too bad. I can live with that. Better than Father Gascoigne. Worse than the cleric beast. Is that really only the 3rd boss we fought? No, we killed Bloodstarved Beast first try. That's not going to happen too often, but I'm excited about it. Excuse me? Well, this is, like, not frightening at all. Workshop is effective. Workshop is effective. Rune... Oh, okay. I was like, what does this mean? This poor motherfucker. Nothing but attacks from behind here. I'm assuming that that's just a joke about all the messages that are in there, but that's funny. Well, I guess we'll take that back. Shit. I hate to do this, but I think we might just go back to the Hunter's Dream and equip the workshop tool. Or, like, use the workshop tool on our workshop. I know that it seems like, oh, it's scummy, you're going back to Hunter's Dream already. But, like, we would have ended up doing this anyway, because this is a dead end. I did not realize that. So now our boss fight is going to be the boss fight in... It's not Old Yarnum. It's just outside of the Cathedral Ward. You'll see anyway. We've been finding all these runes. I haven't really equipped them at all, so... I'm hoping that maybe we can equip... Oh, it's probably a different tool here, a different workshop. Not that one, not that one. Excuse me, sir. Sure, yeah, cool, man. Holy chalices and all that. Yeah, I'm aware. Maybe it's this thing out here? I don't think so, though. Maybe, though. Okay. So you can get a small resonant bell to help hunters in other worlds. Costs 1 insight. Sinister resonant bell. Ring to become the enemy of a hunter in another world. Okay. I understand. To invade. Do we not have Gascoigne's stuff already? That would cost us 6 insight. I thought we already had it. Maybe we sold it. I can't remember. It's possible. See, these are the runes. What do we do with these? Max vials held up 1. Physical damage plus 3% reduction. Temporary boost to transform. I'll purchase the items. I mean, do we have a lot of Madman's insight right now? We have 9 and 11, and it's going to cost us, what, 6 to purchase all the... Yeah, 6. Alright, we'll get it. And we'll go around as Father Gascoigne. Because he gave us so much trouble, it only seems fair. I don't really worry too much about the actual stats of the armor, which you could probably classify as a problem. But I'm not gonna. Let's see if this looks cool as heck. Kind of got like a Clint Eastwood thing going on. And there we go. I look like the dorkiest cowboy of all time. On a steel horse I ride, I'm wanted. No, we're gonna get the hell out of here. Alright, well, looking pretty cool. So it was Cathedral Ward. Man, they should really put like an Are You Sure thing there. I almost went to Yosefka's clinic, aka like the first area where we started the freaking game. Alright, so this last boss is the last, or this boss coming up is not the last boss of the game, but it's the last boss I've ever seen. It's a boss that, historically, seems to give people a lot of problems. I've never beaten it. But on Twitter, people are always like, I hate this boss. This boss is real annoying. I'm hoping that we can kind of continue the trend where the bosses that most people find annoying on the playthrough actually go really well. It's called the fuck you principle, and it fucks me too. The bosses that I thought were easy on my blind playthrough, and I have not played past this point blind now. This is like where I've been up to with my casual play, and I won't pass it. I'd rather do the rest of it blind. Just because that's a novel experience for me with respect to Souls. And for the most part, I've only ever played these games with some degree of knowledge of what's up. Forgot what enemies are around here. Okay, so we'll take care of this guy first. I hit completely the wrong button there. Whoa! Oh, yeah, fuck that dude. Fuck that dude. We're out of here. See you in hell. We probably should buy some blood vials. How do you get up there? Did we just take a right and I've never done so before? Doesn't seem like it. I guess you probably have to go up in the boss area and then loop around. Oh, I didn't even see you. That'll do it, though. I'm not being chased, so I appreciate that. And this is our boss fight right here. I'm not gonna fight that guy every time. Let's not be like a 100% absolutely ridiculous. So that's the witch's way on the left. This seems dumb. I'm immune as hell, buddy. Greatest day of my life. You gonna come in after me? I didn't think so. That door is not wide enough for a man of your considerable stature. This is boss fight number 2, and this will probably be the last thing that I accomplish over the course of this video. See, I don't really know what these do, but I will take them. Because maybe it gives me the ability to do more damage or something like that, and hopefully it won't wear out during the cutscene. That would suck pretty hard. Getting a few shades of, like, Anne Orlando type architecture here. Just anecdotally, not trying to say that this takes place in the same universe, just similar kind of like gothic structure and style. Vicar Amelia's not having a really good day. Or maybe this is the kind of thing she's a huge fan of. I don't know. Pretty much she turns into an enormous dog bird. Scares me a little bit. Her hands get much larger. And overall, I'd say she went from a 6 to a 9, honestly. Forgot about the antlers. Most dogs don't have antlers. Getting a weird Tomo-esque vibe here. Alright, let's do this. I've never successfully defeated the boss. I've never even gotten close. I barely know what any of the attacks are. You might as well treat this as blind. I think I've only done this boss fight twice, actually. So that looks like, yeah, some kind of AoE attack. And I believe, if I remember correctly, this is a boss. This boss reminds me a little bit of the Cleric Beast, just right off the cut here. Oh my god, that was a complete accident, but was awesome. I don't know what that like status effect meter is. I'm assuming it has something to do with beasthood, but a little bit of the Cleric Beast in terms of like the way these attacks hit, kind of. Man, I hope we don't have to farm blood vials on camera. I'm gonna be real mad. Seems like shit just got serious. Gotta take advantage of the, I don't want to call it an ambient heal, but you know what I mean. The heal when you... Oh, jeez. The heal when you, don't actually have to use blood vial. You just hit the enemy. This is going real well so far. My hand off my controller to scratch my nose temporarily, and that's how you get hit by fireball. And that is not the right time to heal. The healing in Bloodborne is a lot faster than the healing in Dark Souls. That's not going to save you, though, in a situation like that. Be careful. More careful than that, probably. But here we are, and still alive. That's not gonna help anybody out with that goal. Let's do this, Vicar. What are you doing there? That seems like it's probably an enormous heal! Oh, lordy! Could be worse. Could be worse. I don't think we lost too much progress there. I'm so confused about where we are. Okay. Weapon away. Be smarter. Not the way you want to attack. I got lucky. It's so obscure. I don't know what I'm looking at. And I hate you. And you stink. And we only got 3 blood vials left. So this is not just a loss. This would be a catastrophe. It's looking okay, though. Oh my god. We dodged whatever attack that would have been. Not now. Not like this. Did we just kill... We soloed the shit out of this boss? that everyone complains about on the first try? Alright, well that's, surprising. There's no question about that. I told you, the fuck you principle just works. Gold pendant. Use it to gain a blood gem. Perhaps I will. What do you got to say? Oh, that's just corpses. Alright, that went surprisingly well. I guess before we go back, we'll, view notes. Remember elderly. I don't know what I expected here. We're now completely in uncharted territory.
Master Willem, I've come to bid you farewell.
Oh, I know. You think now to betray me.
No, but you will never listen. I tell you, I will not forget our adage.
We are born of the blood, made men by the blood, undone by the blood. Our eyes are yet to open.
Fear the old blood. I must take my leave.
Yo, this guy sounds a lot like the dude in the window from the start of the game. Same voice actor, or same character, or just same geographic region of origin.
Gods, fear it, Lawrence.
Alright, well that's surely frightening. That scared me. Remember elderly. Excuse me? Oh my god, I was so scared there. We're gonna go back to the Hunter's Dream. I can't help but notice that there are bells ringing in the background. That scares me a great deal. We're gonna see if anything's up at the Hunter's Dream, and if it is, we'll, it feels like we've turned a corner in the game. It's not only symbolically, because this is like, well, it's never been post-commentary, but this is gonna be blind, which is crazy, but,
Very well.
actually, I didn't want to channel the Blood Echoes just yet. I wanted to see if there's anything new to buy first. I don't think we got anything that would upgrade our weapon. No, you might only get something new to buy after you, pick up those badges that I kind of poo-pooed earlier in the game. Oh, there are no messengers. Nobody's selling anything with insight, apparently. A notebook received from the messengers. How is this the first time that I've gotten the notebook? That's actually kind of funny. Alright. What is it we desire? We'll channel our Blood Echoes now. No. Okay. I know that this is bad form, because we're probably going to die a lot in the next area anyway. But, instead of leveling up, let's purchase 33 blood vials. And I think that's going to do it for this episode. I'm very proud of the way that it went. We got 2 bosses down when I thought we might get 0. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. Great shot! You freaking ruined it, you daffodils! But for now, thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time, partner.